Hi, and welcome to my channel, The Golden Roads Ahead. In this video, I share with you the story of why I quit work at the age of 60 and share some of the pivotal moments that helped me make this decision. This is not just a story of survival, but a testament to the power of resilience, reinvention, and the incredible strength that it takes when faced with taking risks. For me, leaving work at the age of 60 was like starting a new life, and it was not a difficult decision to make. There were five main factors that helped me make this decision. The first one was health. The second one was my mom passed away. The third one was work was not really rewarding anymore. The fourth one was I took a long look at my finances. And the fifth one was I have a supporting spouse. So, to further that conversation, back to the first deciding factor for me was health issues. Last summer, I got sick and I was diagnosed with atelectasis, a partially collapsed lung. That is usually, I am usually the person that is susceptible to pneumonia, but this was next level. I had a difficult time breathing, I was wheezing, and talking was a challenge. I was sick for a whole summer last year, which was about 3 months with the partially collapsed lung. After several rounds of medication and rest, the recovery started. Once the recovery period was advancing and I felt better, work became less important and life started to have a new meaning. The second factor that happened was when my mom passed away. She passed away at the age of 93, and that was last year, later in the year, like November. And after she passed away, I felt like I was next in line, next in the mortality line, and that became very real. Some people refer to it as the waiting line for death. It sort of feels like that, but the waiting line for death is no place for me. Most of us are so busy in our daily lives that we spend very little time thinking about our own mortality. I'm not sure why it is, but when after a friend or a family member dies, that we take a moment to reflect on the fact that we someday will die ourselves, and that just started to become very real for me. So lately, I think about living my life with intention and not being on the waiting line for death. The third factor was work was simply not as rewarding as it was in the past, and I felt like I was aging out of my job and just needed to find a new happiness. So aging out of my job was not sad or scary. It was just time to move on and start a new life. I don't miss it at all. And the people I worked with were very nice and have become Facebook friends, but we don't really keep in touch that much anymore. So that in itself really makes the separation from the job emotionally easier to accept. I can't help but wonder what your experiences might have been or what your experience will be when you decide to leave work. The fourth deciding factor was I took a long look at my finances. Some people call this FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early. Prior to the final months of handling my resignation, I have spent several years monitoring my savings and my husband's savings just to have some sort of comfort level within my own peace of mind. But in the final months to the final decision, when I quit, I sat individually with a financial planner. I sat with my work retirement representative and my husband, of course. These three people helped me form the final decision to leave work. If you have not sat down and had conversations with your key people, plan it and do it now. Having these conversations reinforced my decision and relieved me of the worry and repercussions of this decision. I feel if I have something in the years ahead that becomes a financial challenge, I have the support that I need. And I am so grateful for that. Speaking of support, the fifth factor is I have a supporting spouse. I could not quit my job without the support of my husband. We talk about our future challenges. We share our vision of what retirement looks like. We discuss how long we will spend time together. We plan for house modifications. We monitor our finances, and there are so many more conversations. It's been 5 months since I quit work, and it feels like the right decision. And it feels like a final decision. I don't look back at what I'm leaving behind, and I'm looking forward to what lies ahead. I am really grateful to be in the position that I am in, to leave work at the age of 60 and to feel comfortable with it. I hope that you will follow me along on my journey and hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share your thoughts about leaving work and what that means for you. It's time to live your best life. Follow me on my journey of life over 60, and let's go places together. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.